Start. Now, again, I get one eight. Yeah, three what? Right.
Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is leader Hassan Wine, and I'm going to take you through how to use Bollinger bands to pick a signal. Are you hearing me? Hello? Hello? Okay, let us start. Okay, we are going to learn how to use Bollinger bands. We're going to learn how to use Bollinger bands to pick a signal. So we're going to use this indicator called the Bollinger bands. So these Bollinger bands, they move in parallel. They are in parallel, and they use what we call squeeze and bubble. Squeeze and bubble. So how do you know that's the right time to enter the coin? Oh, so first of all, we are having the lower Bollinger bands. We have the lower Bollinger bands. We have the middle Bollinger bands, and we have what we call the upper Bollinger bands. So the Bollinger bands, as we said, it uses squeeze and bubble. This is what we call squeeze, and this is what we call bubble. So when do we enter this coin? So when you find we have in the yellow color the upper Bollinger bands, we have in the upper Bollinger bands, we have the upper Bollinger bands, which is yellow, and we are having the middle Bollinger bands, which is pink, and we have the lower Bollinger bands, which is purple. This one. So when you are to enter, for those who are trading the futures, when you see candles forming on the lower Bollinger bands opening, sorry. So when we see candles opening the middle band, which is let me spin. We have in the lower Bollinger band. So when do we enter this coin? So when we see candles, ready candles forming on the upper Bollinger bands like this, for those who are trading futures, you can enter short. You can sell the market when you see candles forming on the lower Bollinger bands. Then when you see candles or green candles, the bullish candles forming on the upper Bollinger bands like this, so we can enter both long, or you can trade. You can go for spot and trade this coin, meaning the coin is going to pump. So when the candles and the middle Bollinger bands like this, so we don't enter the market. We only enter the market when after seeing the bubble. After seeing the bubble. So this is what we call a bubble, and this is, so when you see candles forming in the middle Bollinger bands, don't enter the market, because during at this stage it is in what we call indecision. We don't know where the market is heading, so we don't trade when the candles they are forming on the middle Bollinger band. So we trade the coin when candles start forming on the upper Bollinger bands, and we enter either long or we go for spot trading. Then our normal spot trading we have been doing. So when candles start forming on the Bollinger bands, on the lower Bollinger bands like this, we can enter the coin for those who are trading futures, and we short or we sell the market. So that is how the Bollinger Band works. But when you see when the market is bullish, the Bollinger the candle when the market is bullish, the candles will start forming on the upper Bollinger Bands. When the market is bearish, the candles will form on the lower Bollinger Bands. So we only enter the trade when the candles they are either on the low upper Bollinger Bands, or when the candles are on lower Bollinger Bands. So when the candles they form in the middle, on the middle Bollinger Bands, so we don't enter the market. We only enter the market for those who are trading futures. We only enter the market when the candles they form on upper Bollinger Bands. So when you see candles forming, when these Bollinger Bands start open like this, Uncle Royochu call them Kabaliga strategy. When they open like this, it means it's either the market is bullish or bearish. So when you find the candles starting forming on the upper Bollinger Bands, so you can long the market, or you can trade the normal spot trading. But when you see already candles starting forming on the upper Bollinger Bands, when they have opened like this, so we enter short or we sell the market. So when you find the candles starting forming from these Bollinger Bands going upwards, meaning the market is going to it is going the uptrend. So when the candles they start forming from the upper Bollinger Bands moving down here to this lower Bollinger Bands, meaning the market is bearish. So we can enter the market and we sell it. So that is it. Unless there's a question. Hello? Hello. Any question? Yes. Hello. Okay, any question, members? Okay, if there's not any question, allow me to wish you a nice lunch. Okay, thank you, Ali. Thank you, Vincent. Okay, members, thank you for coming. Have a nice lunch.